Day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my... Hey, cat, you're not a goat. You don't belong on the hay bale. Oh, I better put the seat down just in case water comes. Forgot and left it up yesterday. Hello, birdies. Turdy birdies. Hey, my squallers. All right, go on, guys. Hello, people, if anyone's here. Here you go, come on. You still got a ton of food over here, guys. There you go. Hi, bird. Don't attack my head. Run, duckies, run. Come on, all duckies go. Time to feed the quail. There you go, quail. Some more for the quail. How's our water in here? Okay, we're doing good. I don't know why you guys like it back there so much, but here. As soon as we're done watering, it'll be goat time. I'm running a little behind. Rosie decided to puke on Hag's side of the bed, so I had to clean that up. That was fun. Come on, probiotics, come out of there. As soon as I get done watering, I'll take a look at the chat. Hello to everybody who's in here. Thanks for coming to the most live stream available on YouTube today. Where we provide you with as much boredom as a human body can stand in one day. All right, guys, come on. Here you go. Water. Move, Henry. Move, buddy. Yeah, looks like we're gonna be having connection problems again today. Hey, Bandit, what's happening, buddy? Teresa, Blind Straight, Jamie Smith, Some Spread Lies. All right, I'll catch up with you guys as soon as I can. Doing good, Bandit, doing good. Can't complain. Still sucking air, so. All right. Give these guys some water. I forgot to get one feeder way back here. They didn't. Come on, Rad, move over. All right, all you crazy birds. Your feeder should be going off with some corn in a little bit. Let's get our bucket of water. Here you go, guys. All right, let's pick these up and go find the hag. All right, flipped upside down again. There we go. Hey, Carl. Blinking. See if I can catch any other names while I'm walking. Want to give me a card, hon, or you got it?
Yeah, no, I need.
Okay. Let me go check these waters down here. Okay. It's a cold, lonely summer, and you're a crazy-looking, crazy white dog. And you go for another reconnect. Oh, Polly's beating up Nancy. Here we go. There's your water. Maybe we'll get lucky and see some deer today. Here you go, babe. Here's your bucket. What, honey?
Fucking dickhead just ripped my coat.
Oh, you need a new coat bad.
Oh, well. It's not really in the budget, is it?
We'll have to make it. Don't forget, we got 2 bales out for the other goats. You just fucked yourself up. Nice move. Move. Every day in a letter, sealed with a duck. Here, honey.
Yeah, and I keep wondering, how are we going to do this?
Do what? The round bales?
How are we going to do it without having to chase down a fuck ton of goats?
Easy.
How?
They'll all go to one side when we drive in, and we have 2 people on the gate. That's how.
There can't be 2 people on the gate. There ain't 2 people
There is.
Who?
Blinken's gonna roll up, remember?
Oh, so we're waiting on them.
Yeah. We're not gonna do it today.
Oh, good.
No.
I'm worried about losing.
No.
Okay.
We would have did it today if we weren't gonna get any help.
Right.
But
Well, if we can wait there or something,
that's what,
less chance of us losing a goat.
well, that's what we're doing.
Right.
We were just gonna go ahead and do it today to get it done.
Right.
Till I found out she was coming.
Right.
So,
Right. That's awesome.
yeah, I'm not about to do dumb shit unless I have to.
Well, my finger's still bent, so I think I just crushed it a little. Thank you.
Can I have my cigarette, please? Thank you.
Yeah. Which is a better bale? Probably that one, huh?
Yeah?
Throw that up by the girl.
Take it to the limit. One more time.
Are you singing? Or talking?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't think anybody knows what I'm doing. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Smiley Times. Hi, Polly. Hello, ladies. My beautiful girls. Oh, my Melinda. Peanut. Hi, Gizzy. I got the notch up on top so they're really easy to pull here. Try to get as close to the door as you can. It looks a little overcast, so, you know.
I'll do my best.
You know. And then, of course, throw some out where the other kids can get some.
Will do.
You know how it works. God, Donna, you're getting so damn big. Ooh, sorry, guys.
I wasn't get. I was Peanut.
Oh, sorry, Peanut. All right, throw some out that way a little bit then so the other kids can have some.
All right, Kaylee, here it comes. Here's yours. Go, Kaylee, go.
Kaylee, Nancy, Polly, and Coco. Hi, Polly. Hi, Polly. Right in the middle of it. Woo! Good duck, Malin. Hi, Smiley.
I need the one Smiley twin to move. There we go. Perfect.
Hi, Polly. Come here, little bottom. Dude, they're not eating the sweet feed. How come?
Huh?
How come they're not eating the sweet feed? That's just weird.
It's not cold enough yet.
Oh. Well, no. They'll finish it out.
They're more interested in the corn.
That's true. They do like corn.
Well, corn produces more heat than the sweet feed.
And energy, yeah?
Yeah.
Kaylee looks nice, man.
Yeah.
I was worried about her after she gave birth.
Yeah, she filled out real good.
She was looking horrible. So was Nancy.
Right?
Nancy's a fat one now. This is what happens when you have good feed.
You know what I have noticed though? The fucking cats are eating.
Oh yeah, I gotta keep flicking Buddy out of the corn. He eats corn too.
Buddy eats corn?
Buddy eats corn.
I haven't seen a cat eat corn yet, but I've seen him eat, I've seen him eating sweet feed.
Oh, look. It's Sasha and the Maka lookalike. No, that's Little Hitler.
That's Little Hitler?
That's Little Hitler.
All right, so Little...
Black nose, pigment.
Okay, so Little Hitler's still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, the one you're thinking of, I haven't seen in a long time. I think it died. Or got eaten by an owl.
I can't tell these cats' names.
Yeah. Grab some, Polly.
Who is that cat out there?
Huh?
Who's that cat out there?
Where?
Out by the round bales? It's chasing mice?
That's probably Buddy.
It's tabby colored and white, I think.
Yeah, that's Buddy Jr.
Gray and white, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's Budrick.
Yeah, it's out there searching for mice.
Yeah, that's probably where they caught that other big one
Probably.
the other day. Oh, my fat little goat. I'm so happy that they're overweight going away.
I know you are.
Well, because it will give them plenty of fat to shiver because it's going to get cold.
Yeah, it is.
Bad feeling. They're going to need that fat layer.
Tomorrow?
Uh-huh.
Be a good day to get these hoses picked up too.
Yes, it will. We need to find our short ones.
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
We'll find one. There's plenty of pieces laying around.
Right?
How's that? Now happy? Now?
You snuck the stinky candy?
Yeah. I snuck him a candy. I swallowed it whole. I did. Yeah, he swallowed that motherfucker whole.
What we got to do here before too long too
Yes?
is we got to do a candy inventory and see where we're at.
Well, as far as I know right now,
Yeah. Because all I do is rip, so I got to stay out here. There's the compost pile, guys. As you can see, it's composting nicely. And you see the dead animals in there. There's quite a selection. Let me try and bring my camera back to normal. Hey, TX nightclub dancer. What's happening? And 2 is here. It's 27 degrees by you, blind? That sucks, dude. No, blind, we still give out treats. It's just when it's warm out, we don't give them treats because it overheats their bodies. Just like corn. If you give goats too much corn in the summertime, you can actually heat stroke them.
you found her.
Blind.
Yeah, we got bad.
This is really fucking weird weather, blind, for fucking Illinois, ain't it, dude? Ain't this the most fucked up weather you've ever seen? At least it is on my lifetime. And I've been on this planet a long time. There's the mouser. And the mouser's little friend. And some more little friends. Sounds like Pinner's tearing shit up.
Great.
Yeah, sure does.
Dude,
What?
Mr. Stinky has figured out how to use his horns. He's using the top of the cutaway door to scratch in between them.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so he's gonna rip our barn up again. Where you going, my love? How's that, huh? Okay. Let's see your water. Look at you, some. Oh, this ought to be fun.
Oh, you got away from me, you little fucker. I already wormed you. Go away.
No! You're an asshole. Not feeding you through the winter. I can tell you that right now. What are you doing?
I just wormed Jasper. Wormed Jasper, wormed a bunch of cats that were standing around out here. Here, dog.
Enough.
There you go. What?
Here, hold that shelf for a second.
Okay.
I got something to give Jeff.
Okay.
A little bit more clover on here or something that you enjoy. Have plenty of warmth.
Here you go, kitty. You can be the star. You can be the star of the show. We're going to make some water glass adhesive. You take the water glass and you glue all your fire bricks together. And then you coat it with your water glass. And as soon as it gets hot, all the adhesive takes place. Everything sticks together and cures. And it's like it's a really good center for a blast furnace.
All you gotta do is be nice. I don't understand what the big deal is.
I took care of the water. I took care of the water.
I really smashed it.
Yeah.
Sucks, yeah.
Tomorrow we'll refresh the salt lick too.
Oh, good idea.
We have eggs for your egg basket.
They could definitely use some more diatomaceous earth out there, that's for sure.
Yes, they can. And salt, both.
Yes. And mineral.
Well, that's what I mean when I say salt.
Yeah,
Mineral salt.
Mineral for the inside guys too. I got a bucket full of that disintegrated black.
Yeah?
block that fell apart, I saved all that.
Good.
So I can put it in there. I have to remove a half-age dish every time I feed that motherfucker. He's getting to be obnoxious.
Did you check the garage trap?
Yes, I did. It is clear.
Free and clear? Awesome.
Nothing visited us last night. Nothing at all.
Well, if you were going to do your hair, I'm going to bring the tripod in.
Yeah, not today. I'm not going to do it. I have to wash it.
I'm not talking about today. I still have to bring it in.
I'm either going to wash it tonight or tomorrow morning.
Okay.
When it's dry, then I'm going to try to make a static video of what I'm doing in the mirror
I understand.
so that other people can see how it's done. Or at least know I
Ooh, an educational video.
Yeah.
From down on the farm.
Yep.
Beautiful.
How to do your own so you can save all that money.
Hang on, I got to get the extender.
And I also have a link to another YouTube video that I should probably share.
Well, you can put that in the
Same
description. Let me switch over to Ugly Old Man
And
pull the plug, and we'll probably disconnect as you. Welcome to Amazon. May I take your order, please? Welcome to McDonald's, home of the Whopper.
yeah.
Welcome to the home of Rosie, Old English Bulldoggy, Puker.
Oh, my barf baby. You know. Oh. Okay. There's my seed bucket with the eggs in it.
Uno, dos, tres,
My gloves.
cuatro.
My hat.
All right.
My flashlight.
Let me see if I can get some chat back here. Press some buttons.
Fucking hell, Hefe.
Top chat, live chat, chat come back. Here we go. Jenny, is that just Amazon link or is there a fund? Doing good, TX. Doing good. It's when you go to the Amazon link, Carl, you can like donate whatever you want towards whichever item you want to donate towards. That's what the link's about.
Oh. Okay, well she's sleeping, so that's good.
But Jenny answered the question better than I did.
What question? About links?
Yeah, about the Amazon link.
Gotcha. Well, no mice today. Maka took a night off. But I suppose she's entitled. And the poor dog doesn't feel good today. Oh my God, she's got COVID.
Oh no.
No, she's got a puppy upset stomach. So she feels.
Adjust your focus says, I'm just here for the ad, air sculpture, body sculpture procedure.
Well,
Thanks, Ro. Didn't realize you could contribute. Yeah, you can contribute that way to Mama Manny to get her business up and running so they can survive the tough times.
Yeah, this whole thing has really pounded the hell out of our economy.
Man, if you guys like to see deer, definitely subscribe to Adjust Your Focus.
Lots of deer cool shit there?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Jenny Jones says, oh, poor Maka.
I know. Well, you know, she's got 2 adults and then 1 fuzzy, but she didn't kill it, so it doesn't count, but still, she did catch it. So she's been working pretty hard.
You thought you had to buy the whole printer to contribute? No, Carl.
No.
You definitely don't have to do that.
No, you put in as little as you want or as much as you want. It's a pretty neat little community. We've raised money for a lot of different causes, and the people here are really, really sweet. And when somebody's in trouble, they're usually the first ones to help. And it's funny because it's always those that can least afford it, it seems like, who try to help. I don't know. Then we also have some people who, you know, they can afford it, but it's nice that they, you know, are willing to be generous and share. And I think that's what life is all about, is sharing, you know? So
as soon as she gets set up, Carl, I'm going to get my labels and stickers and stuff done by her.
That would be cool.
I don't need to help support a big corporation. I'd rather support somebody in the community.
Well, that's kind of how we shop now. We shop local as often as possible.
Yeah, and
we barter or trade, or we shop locally.
And when we shop locally, if they make us wear masks, we don't return. We don't do business with them anymore.
That's true, but we haven't had any problems really with...
We did with Rural King.
That's not local. I'm talking about
we got that
right
problem
here in
taken
town.
care of.
They rescinded.
We had that problem with Ace Hardware, which we will no longer do business with ever.
That's okay. You know, there are... It is so seldom we ever go in there for anything because they never have what we want, and everything they do have is like 10 times the cost of anywhere else. So
glad you explained it. I was like, Carl, got you. Adjust your focus.
Yep.
Yeah, Jenny explains things much better than me. I kind of half-ass explain shit, and it doesn't make a lot of sense a lot of the times.
Aw, only I can understand you. Aw,
yep.
That's okay.
But
I understand you, my dear.
I'm gonna have to get labels for like my jewel weed, for the lupus medication and essential oils, for my apple butter,
right?
For a whole bunch of organic crap that we produce.
And it would be nice to have little glossy labels instead of the ones they do out of Publisher, you know?
And instead of having like the funky ones that we put on there. Half the time we don't even put labels on this shit.
No, I just use an indelible marker and write on top what it is and what year we made it.
And if I package it up,
it might not have that on it.
It doesn't have anything on it. It's just a jar with the top on it, and you have to guess what's inside.
Yeah, but they already know what they're getting, you know? Because apple butter, organic apple butter with absolutely no commercial sugar in it, no preservatives, nothing, is one of our specialties. So
yeah, Kimmy, the outside stuff's done already.
What, chores?
Yep.
Yep.
Tomorrow it's gonna be. We got round bales to move.
We did 2 already, but we need 2 more.
We have to run to the silos and pick up corn.
The elevator.
Yeah.
The feed elevator. We have to go to the feed elevator and grab corn. And we also have to...
We got a bunch of crap to do tomorrow.
I've got a grocery list of things
Hag's got to go shopping, but I'm not going with her.
No, but I need things like, you know, the basics, like onions, potatoes, things to cook with, you know. I need oatmeal. I need a few things that we just don't grow here and can't make ourselves, you know. And plus, I need crap for her downstairs that she can make without having to.
Yeah, I don't know. The
you know.
printer does a certain kind of ink or something. I'm not familiar with all that stuff. I'm not really high into that part of it.
Well, it depends what kind of printer it is. Is
Like
it
I
like
said,
silk screening or?
I have no idea. I'm not into it.
Well, I've done silk screening before.
I've done silk screening too, and
Yeah.
that's totally different.
It is totally different, and it's totally messy, and it is kind of cool though. I do like silk screening, but I did mine at a factory in an industrial, thing. We put the edging on all of the little plastic windows that go in the sharps containers for doctors' offices. Tyco. So, yeah, isn't that weird, dude? Tyco subs that out to Pros
Yeah, I know.
because they don't, as big as they are, they don't do their own silk screening. And all they would require is one fucking machine, it's not that tricky.
Right?
You let it heat up, you squeeze out your crap, use your little thing, and you can wing them things out, man.
Commander Musovic.
Alrighty then.
Alright, that's too fucking long. It's just gonna have to be Commander.
Commando! We're going commando today.
Yep. Now we got Commander that hangs out with lies.
Ow!
And then we got 2 who hangs out with good on you too. You guys are just trying to drive an old man crazy with long names. I know it. My phone is insane. PDF sent you, Commander? Awesome. That's cool. Glad he did. Thanks for stopping into the most boring live stream ever, Commander. I just have issues with long names. And it's all, if you want to know the truth, it all breaks down to I'm a lazy old man. Like Lies has the most complicated one, except for Love's Waves Drifting Forever. That's another complicated one. And that I can't even remember Lies' full thing. Some tell lies, some tell the truth, others tell the truth, but who is who? I mean, it's really long. I've tried to memorize it, but the memory won't memorize it. Check the Amazon link, please. It can't work it out. It's just normal Amazon for UK delivery.
Okay. So I got my lupus treatment today.
Yeah, that is true. Adjust your focus. I do have issues. Yes, Hag got her lupus treatment, finally.
I got my holistic lupus treatment today, so within the next few days I should start to feel even better than I do now. Oh, that reminds me.
Oh, and if anyone runs into Swamp Fox and Snooze, I've sent him a couple emails, and every time I catch him on his live, I try to catch him right at the end of his show, but I'm never able to catch him at the end of his show, and I don't want to interrupt his show. I still need his mailing address. It's been like 6 months I've been after it. I'm still waiting for it. So Well, that's a lie. It hasn't been 6 months. It's only been a couple months because
Alright, dude.
he was moving and he said to wait till after he moved.
Here. Tilt your head back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drops of colloidal gold and silver.
Sweet, Kimmy. Hey, Jenny, can you send me that link so I can sub after the show? Or after the live stream, whatever you want to call this thing we're doing. Yeah, Kimmy. Remind him that I'm looking for his email address. I did swallow, Kimmy. I did swallow.
Well, of course you did. It's rude to spit. And that's all I have to say on that.
That woman. I don't know what I'm going to do with her.
Who, me?
Yes, you hag.
You're going to keep me because you love me.
I'm going to be like Elmira. I'm going to hug you and squeeze you and love you and hold you forever and ever and ever and ever.
Know. I will do the same. And do not worry. I will not let the Kraken get you.
The crack. Yeah, his mailing address, Kimmy. Yeah, he sent me some 1 ounce bottles for the lupus tincture, and I was gonna send him some of the tincture back, but he was like in between places or something for him to give me the address, and as busy as he is between work and his shows and that, we just
Don't cross paths.
haven't got it done to where I have his address. And everything should be out. Everyone should have their tracking numbers.
It's 4:20.
And the only person that shouldn't have a tracking number right now is Zebra, because I still can't find an economical way to ship her stuff to her.
I think we're going to end up doing it in multiple boxes, and it's just going to take a while. We're going to have to save up postage. Because I think I can get like 2 skulls.
2 says the land of misfit toys. I love this neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
Commander says, "Ah, shucks, thank you. It's struck by lightning, Teresa P." No, you can't, because the boxes,
Yeah.
you know how much I figured out it's going to be to do it that way?
How much?
With the new boxes, $128
Okay.
in shipping.
Okay. What state
And it's
does
not
she live
because
in?
of the weight. Pennsylvania. It's not because of the weight.
Okay.
It's because, it's because
Maybe.
of the flat rate box.
Maybe.
I'm thinking about doing a Lowe's box and cutting it up like we did that one time. Remember that when we escaped that giant charge that way?
No.
Yeah, remember when we sold all those bulbs? And we had to go to Lowe's and cut 2 boxes and make our own box?
Yes.
We might have to do the same
Here,
thing.
come here, you got hay in your hair. Or, here's what I was thinking. Maybe we could find, like, what do you call it? Like a lineup of people that live, like, between here and PA, who would be willing to kind of meet the next guy halfway for a drop-off.
I don't know.
Remember, like, we used to do puppies?
Yeah, but I knew a lot more people and dogs than I know on the tube.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And Jenny says, I will love him and squeeze him and hug him and call him George.
And don't worry, I will never ever let you end up on the back porch of the wrong place, rocking in a rocking chair.
Ah, there we
You
go.
will always
Now
be
we
with
have
me.
now we have a short name, Pokey Dokey.
There we go.
I can say Pokey Dokey.
You know what that reminds me
That's a
of?
good name,
The
Pokey
The
Dokey.
Pokey Little Puppy. Remember that book?
Yes, I remember the Pokey Little Puppy.
Yep. He dug a hole into the fence and escaped.
Yep.
I used to love those pictures and that story. It was really cute. I think every kid has a copy of that. The Pokey Little Puppy and the Three Little Kittens. Those are my favorites.
You know the YouTube name I've been waiting to see for years now, but I haven't seen it yet?
What?
Turd Cutter.
Our wish is your command. Challenge accepted. Believe me, somebody will change their name.
Adjust your focus says, I think I'm sub to everyone, confusing as it is with my issues. Don't worry, adjust your focus. Your issues are nowhere near as mine. And Pokey Dokey wants to know how everyone's doing this fine evening. Maybe I even fucked that up. Maybe it's supposed to be Poke Dokey instead of Pokey Dokey. Poke Dokey. Dick and Jane here, that's all I remember. Don't you remember Jack and Jill went up the hill? They both had $1.25. Jill came down. It ripped during that one. But you got to remember that one, Kimmy. Jack and Jill went up the hill. They both had $1.25. Jill came down with 2.5, and I bet what she got wasn't water. I got it right the first time. Pokey Dokey. Awesome. The other name I have a real hard problem with, I don't know. There's two names I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly. Dulce Betty's. I don't know if it's Dulce or Dulce. And then the other one is, what's the other one? Mawil. Mawil. It's a Filipino name from the Philippines, so I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that one correctly either. You like these glasses? Where'd I get them? These are the Dollar Store, the Dollar General. You get them for $1. They're reading glasses.
They're not $1.
They're not? How much are they?
No, they're like $12.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they range between $6.99 and $16.99. It depends on what style you
says
get.
hilarious, Road. Never heard that rhyme.
Yeah, that's an old one,
says,
actually.
I would guess Dolce.
You must be. You lost a kid, you know.
Yeah, I'll respond after stream, Meg.
Even if it's only for a short time, dude, I'm sure that...
Carl Stevens says, U.S. okay? Wow, that's crazy. They look nice, though. USA, friend.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Carl's from the UK, I believe. Pokey Dokey. If he's not, you really pulled a really good troll on me.
You know, it just occurs to me.
What?
Nobody called me to tell me that my brother-in-law died.
Yeah, no kidding.
And that was some years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No
nice
kidding.
Family, huh?
Well, that's okay. That's just like Kimmy. Her husband died and no one bothered to tell her.
Well, I didn't really like the dude that much, you know, but...
Carl says, yeah, I thought it wasn't evening yet there. It's 11 o'clock nearly here.
But my sister cared about him, so that's all that matters.
It's 6 p.m. by Pokey Dokey. It's 5 p.m. where I'm at in Illinois.
And would you believe it?
Kimmy says that seems to be a big club.
One of my sister's girls is a pharmacist.
TX says, Roadhog, you're awesome for always trying to help where you can. Kimmy says, fuckers, adjust your focus. Dual say,
We don't.
Spanish. So, dual say is the way you say it. You would say it, adjust your focus. And Pokey Dokey like Okie Dokie song in the UK. So, Jenny, how's the Buttercup Chronicles going?
Oh, I think Blinken has a song, a Christmas song for you, for Buttercup to sing. Yeah. She might have already told her. It's pretty cool. It's got some wicked lyrics, man. You would like it.
For who? Good on You Too or for Blinken? Which one are you talking about?
Blinken sent me the lyrics to the song over Facebook Messenger, right?
Okay, never.
And she was hoping that Jenny would put it to Buttercup's voice. It's a Christmas tune.
Okay.
With a tune everybody knows, but the lyrics have been changed.
Hey, CIA a-hole, what's happening,
pretty
man?
Cool. I love that
CIA
name.
says hi.
Hello, I get a big kick out of that name.
What, CIA hole?
Yeah, that's funny. It's a good one.
I know, Jenny says, I know, it's awesome lyrics. Buttercup holiday spirit.
Yep, totally. I know.
Good catch on the okie dokie, Carl.
Jenny, I couldn't help but laugh when I read it. I was like, man, that would be perfect for Buttercup to sing.
Now, I can make up some really crazy songs.
This one's really cute. It's really cute.
Oh, I don't do cute.
Well, Buttercup is cute, okay? So
I do nasty.
Buttercup isn't, like, totally evil. Although, I must say, I think there might be a tiny little evil streak in Buttercup, and one day it will come out, and Buttercup will do a short rant, you know?
Right? Jenny says exactly.
I think it'll be funny, too.
Teresa and Jenny both say hi to CIA hole.
I think that would be funny.
No one says Dulce authentically.
Probably not.
I know I don't. I can't pronunciate or enunciate worth a fuck, man.
I believe it's a Hispanic.
What are your all's favorite music genres?
Metal, rock and roll, blues.
Rock.
Mostly rock.
Teresa says hello, hey.
Hello, how are you?
I can stomach just about anything but country.
Classic rock, not really easy listening, no, nothing, not really top 40s.
Hell, I'll listen to opera before I'll listen to fucking
some country, but it's got to be like old country, not top 40 country. And we're talking like Johnny Cash, Charlie Daniels, I don't know, man. There's, a little bit of Willie and Waylon. Everyone. There's a few songs from each person that I like. I like Steely Dan. I'm a big fan of like Metallica, Def Leppard, GNR. I'm an 80s hairband type chick, so I like a lot of that stuff. But then again...
Just your focus says old shit, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then again...
The Pokey Dokey channel.
I like a lot of like 60s psychedelic shit and...
The commander is subbed. Carl Stevenson says cash.
I mean, even some Motown is pretty cool, I like old time blues. Um,
I don't like the new pop country that's on the radio.
not at all.
Shotgun Willie is more my country speed.
Yeah, what the fuck was the name of that one dude? Earl.
A holistic
Earl
lupus
something.
treatment is a mixture of, it's a mixture of a bunch of essential oils along with pressure points.
Yep.
Pressure point therapy.
You use it in conjunction with pressure point therapy, and it absolutely works. It gets rid of all of my exterior symptoms.
Kimmy says, you get my message, Autotron. Commander says, sub that adjust your focus. Earl Haggard, Pokey Dokey says.
No,
I don't know who Earl Haggard is.
no, it's a lot newer.
Carl says, Wanda.
Copperhead Road. Steve Earle. There we go.
Merle Haggard. Don't know Merle either.
No.
Waylon Willie and the Boys.
Yep. Yeah, I like some of Johnny Cash's shit.
Yeah, a few of his things I like. I like the Little Shoeshine Boy.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of his stuff, but I like some.
Hey, Richard. Things are okay across the pond,
Yep.
as well as could be expected.
As well as can be expected, considering all of the bullshit going on in the world today.
Teresa saw Meryl in concert.
Yeah.
Meryl,
pass.
yes, that's it. What is Meryl?
Merle Haggard. It's a country dude.
Oh, I thought it was
It's an
Meryl.
old-time country dude you wouldn't know.
Okay.
No. The last one I saw was Ronnie Millsap and Reba McEntire, and the only reason I went is because the tickets were free. Otherwise, I would not have paid
Carl
money for
says
them.
Ghost Riders.
I
don't even know what that is.
Not sure.
That's not the one that says Riders in the Storm, is it?
I like 38 Special. Who else? I don't know. I mean, there's just some shit that's kind of like a crossover between rock and country that I kind of like, but there's not a whole lot of that, you know?
Teresa saw Ronnie Millsap, too, in her mom's memory. Carl Stevenson is into Johnny Cash's songs. He did Folsom Flirs and Blues. I like that one. And I like Little Shoeshine Boy.
Yep. A Boy Named Sue.
Yeah, that was all right.
And he did a newer one about addiction, about the needle.
Oh, yeah. About his heroin use?
And I really, really liked that one.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
It was very poignant.
You guys going to go to the Rolling Stone 17 last tour?
No.
No. Can't go.
No.
We can't go anywhere. We live on a farm, man.
Yeah, you can't get a babysitter for her to go. It's next to impossible.
And they won't let you take goats with you to a concert, so.
Right. But I wouldn't pay all that money for a concert that I can probably find online anyway.
Kimmy says that was the saddest song ever.
Mm-hmm. I know, they played it. The first time I ever heard it was as a closing song to the movie Columbiana, if anybody's ever seen that one. If you haven't, it's a killer movie.
This is a song about Billy Joe and Bobby Sue. Two
That's
young
not-
lovers with nothing better
That's
to
not
do
country, dude.
but lay around the house, get high and fucking screw.
That's not a country
And this
tune.
is what happened. They decided to cut loose. Black Keys Keep Me is a good one. I don't even know what that is.
I have no idea. And I like a little bit of rap too. I like some Eminem, a little 50 Cent.
Yeah, Pokey Dokey. We're a bunch of goat farmers.
Like a variety of music,
we got goats,
actually.
chickens, quail, guinea hens, ducks.
Nothing really top 40, except I do happen to like some of Pink's stuff. So
The Steve
there
Miller
is
Band.
that. God, that's old. That was one of the first albums I ever bought was Steve Miller.
I don't know it.
Steve Miller Band?
Dude, there's very few bands I know by name.
Or song title.
or song titles. Like,
That's true.
dude, I've been to Floyd concerts, but I can't tell you the names of their songs. I can tell you when I hear them.
Right.
Like, everybody was into The Wall.
Mhm.
I didn't find The Wall that great. Boston. I like a lot of their other
Journey.
stuff better.
Oh my God, I love Journey. Foreigner.
That's the song he was singing.
Moody
Menagerie at
Blues.
Rhodes. Did he mention all the cats?
Yes.
Oh yeah, El Catas. I forgot about that. Adjust
yes.
your focus.
We have the El Cata terrorist group. They are feline terrorists. On the upside, we never see rats or mice in the barns or outbuildings, so they're actually working.
The Wall is overrated.
Mhm.
I agree with you, Pokey Dokey.
I think so too.
Hey, Red Ruby Sky.
But then, I also like a little bit of grunge. I mean, come on, who doesn't like Kurt Cobain?
Richard's Adventures. What time do you guys wake up in the morning?
Or Dave Grohl, come on.
We have a very fucked up schedule, Richards. Hag gets up at
We make our own schedule, basically.
She's usually up at 3 or 4 a.m. and I don't get up
I'm
till
up several times a night.
probably
Insomnia is part of my
afternoon.
disease.
And a lot of times I'm up almost all night long. We don't have like a certain set schedule like 9
No,
to
and
5.
I wish we kind of did a little bit more because I could use some help during daylight hours, not at night.
Right, but we don't.
I know.
And I've never
It's
been
fucked up. I'm a first shift kind of person.
I've never been a day person
when I'm not working.
in my life.
When I am working a job, I like second shift only because there's always a bonus. But anyway,
I like second or third.
I don't really like third.
I can work either
It's
one of
that
them.
between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock that I can't deal with. That's
At first shift stuff, I
not
hate
good hours.
waking up with them fucking birds squawking and shit.
well. Anyway, on the farm, usually what wakes me up is the dog wanting to go out or the cat running across me. But then again, the older I get, it's more likely to be my bladder waking me up, telling me, "Hurry up, make it to the bathroom before you piss the bed."
Blind Straight wants to know what color is Hag doing this time.
Purple.
Purple, Blind Straight.
We're doing purple. Manic Panic Purple.
Pokey Dokey likes first shift. I'm a maintenance man for a business park. Yeah, I did industrial maintenance for years, but I worked on heavy duty equipment and all kinds of other crap. So,
Ultraviolet Amplified.
I always liked the off shift hours because I got to work with all the cool people.
See if we can-
I did have a lot of
Yeah.
cokeheads and a lot of people who smoked dope, but unfortunately they were the best mechanics under me, so
Manic Panic.
we would cover for them all the time.
It's pretty nice and dark, as you can see. The stain. So, basically a semi-permanent stain. So, I also have blue, and somewhere I had a.
Kimmy
dark
says
green, so-
fuchsia. Richard says, anyways, you guys enjoy your night. Chat soon. Take care, Richard. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, peace, brother.
Just your focus says, oh, cool. Sounds fun, Hag. Yeah, bright.
Yeah, I want to make a.
Blind says purple's my favorite color.
Sweet. You'll like it then. I want to make a static video, so hopefully it'll turn out and I can, show what I'm doing as I'm doing it.
Pokey Dokey did electrical contracting before this job. I'm the head of my park, though. I'm lucky. I'm only 22. Holy shit,
yeah,
dude.
You're lucky, dude.
Adjust Your Focus wants to know, you mix that with conditioner, Hag?
You can if you want a lighter shade. I do not. I want it as dark as I can get it, so I'm going to leave it straight. But yeah, you can. You can mix it with conditioner, and that will kind of tone down its shade, so you can get the right lavender or, whatever shade you're going for.
We have discovered this really weird little thing. Here it is, guys. It lights up.
It's a little LED thing, but if you don't put it down, it's not going to go out.
And when you hold it, I'm going to set it on the phone. and it should go out in a minute. See, it goes out. And then supposedly vibration and shit
Any vibration will cause it to go
will
back
cause
on.
it to go back on. And
Isn't
then
that a nifty
it
little
shuts
gadget?
back off.
Isn't that fucking cool?
I've never seen anything like it, and I want to know what it is. Adjust your focus.
That's
Says, okay,
Tyler
thanks,
left
Hag.
here.
Put up decorations at the park the other day. What are y'all doing for Christmas?
Not a damn thing. We don't celebrate.
Yeah, we're doing absolutely nothing out of the normal.
We do not celebrate commercial holidays, dude.
That thing is cool. Where did you get it? I found it in a box.
Guaranteed
And
it was
I put
something
batteries
Tyler
in
gave
it.
to you.
And it started working. I have no idea where it came
Either
from.
Penner gave it to you or Tyler. Guaranteed.
Motion activated?
Yep.
It's activated by like vibration or sound or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely what do you call it, activated. It's just very touchy.
If you touch it, it will go on. And sometimes it just goes on because it wants to go on. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
All right, another name I can pronounce. My turn.
What else was I going to say?
I don't know.
About the hair thing. Oh, when I do the hair thing, what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to peel back an upper layer, and I'm going to do like the very front, a little bit more on one side than on the other. And when I'm done, what it should look like is purple peeking out from behind blonde. That's what it should look like. So we'll see how that works. But I found a pretty cool instructional video on YouTube, of course, from a beautician that did it. Now, she has bangs, and I've grown my bangs out. But I think I can still pull it off.
I don't know, Kimmy.
So.
Adjust your focus says this hair thing is important. Listening.
Well, hopefully, like I said.
If it turns out really horrible, we're just going to change her name. You know, like there's Danky the Clown. We're going to change her name to Hag the Clown. Pokey Dokey says, y'all don't celebrate Christmas? That's cool.
No.
My family and I get together and read from the Bible about the birth of Jesus, and we eat a big meal after. Do y'all have a nice holiday meal for yourselves? It depends on...
we usually do something like a venison roast or something like that, or a duck, or a...
It depends on how we're feeling on any given holiday. If we feel like cooking up a guinea hen or some ducks or some wild boar or some venison.
Do we make a big production out of it? Hell no. We don't put up lights or a tree. A tree is a fire hazard and just something else for the animals to piss on. And no, we live so far out, nobody... Did that say Rosie?
No.
Oh.
I'm getting bombed.
We celebrated all your normal holidays when our kids were little. And when we're up north, we celebrate them with the family for the grandkids. But it's our feeling that most of those holidays have been so over-commercialized that, you know, it's just ridiculous. And I don't know. We just, you know, it's...
Carl says, I'm not seeing anyone this year. They wear a mask and I don't. We don't wear masks here either, Carl.
Yeah, we don't wear masks either. But, yeah, we don't celebrate anyway.
Kimmy says, no tree, no festivities here either.
No, yeah. Yeah, it's a waste. It would be a complete waste. And I'm not going into credit card debt just because the social conditioning of the day says you know, buy everybody a gift. I know, I don't have a credit card.
Right.
Well, I don't want any credit cards. That's my whole point, though, is that that's how America has been
Kimmy
conditioned.
says not for about 20 years.
Yeah. We don't do birthdays, anniversaries, anything.
Jenny says Buttercup trashes any kind of decorations I might try to put up.
And that's what I'm afraid would happen here. If we put a tree up, the dog would either eat it or the cat would climb it, and it would just be a waste. So.
Oh, big roast duck sounds good. Yeah, we don't do trees either.
Yeah, I sure as fuck
Just
don't want a
Bible,
fake tree.
family, and food.
We
We don't practice commercialized celebration, but I spend every Christmas with my mama.
We don't practice organized religion either. I'm an
Yep.
ex-Catholic. Actually, the proper term is probably atheist, but
Hag doesn't have any parents left. I don't have any parents left, so.
no, they're gone. Their energy has moved on.
Pokey Dokey says, my mom is very religious. My mom used to be. Wanda says, I
My
have to go.
parents were.
Take care. All positive energy to you all. Take care, Wanda. Peace out.
Later, Wanda.
Got tired of cleaning tinsel out of the litter box.
I guess you might
Poor
call me
Jenny.
you might call me a humanist.
Teresa's back.
But being religious and being spiritual can be two different things, And since morality is subjective, it's, don't have to follow a religion to be a decent human being or to treat others decently. So that's where we're at.
Pokey Dokey says, I don't have any religious beliefs myself, but I try hard to make my mom happy.
There you go.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not a damn thing.
Peace out, Wanda. I'm really just mixed as far as religion. Whatever works for you, man.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it, I don't believe, but just because I don't, if somebody else does and it helps them, or they feel it helps them, then that's a good thing, So I got nothing against it. I just don't happen to, I just find a lot of hypocrisy in organized religion, and it's just not for me, There are too many questions that don't have real answers.
I mean, come on, look at Scientology. Look at how big that blew up. And we all know that was a farce to begin with.
Dude, L. Ron Hubbard was famous for saying, the quickest way to wealth and power and money, wealth and power, is to start your own religion.
Commander's got to go. We'll definitely be back. I love this friendly stream.
Oh.
Thank you at Road Dog Kennel. You and all invited. You're all invited to the Auditor's Lounge. Sweet. Thanks for the invite, Commander.
Thank you. That's very nice of you.
And Jenny posted the Fall and Christmas 2018 Buttercup video link. Yes, thank you guys. Damn straight, Hag. I can find my own way to heaven.
Mm-hmm. If you believe in that sort of thing. See, for me, I don't know what comes next, but I don't buy into the organized religion's story that there's a heaven and a hell and how they picture it for us and all this other crap. I don't buy into any of that. We're all energy.
You don't want to hear my theory about...
We're all made of energy. We don't know what happens next.
You don't want to hear my theory.
This is just one part of a journey, and at the end of this journey, our energy no longer needs this particular form, okay? That's, and so we die. We all die. None of us gets out alive. There's no carry-on luggage. You don't get to take anything with you when you go. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to fear. It is what it is. We all get there and we all die. So, since nobody has come back to tell us what actually happens, it's like a surprise, So to me, I mean, I'm having fun on this journey, and it's the journey that counts, I think. But, I'm not buying this whole big, pearly gates or golden gates or St. Peter thing or all that crap. I don't buy into that. I think our energy, since energy doesn't dissipate, it simply changes form. I believe our energy changes form. What that form may be, I don't know. But that's a surprise. That's the surprise. So, and I believe it's a scientific fact that at the moment of passing, no matter how old you are or how large you are, 12 grams leaves your body. And some might call it the soul. I call it the consciousness or energy. Because think about it.
And
scientifically,
two says
we're
agreed.
all,
Yet I plan to live forever.
electric.
So far, so good. Pokey Dokey says, I don't think that anything made by humans can be officially untainted. I feel spirituality is just for the beholder. It's unique for everyone.
Exactly.
Kimmy says you get to have a lot of different opinions on this channel at Pokidoki.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody's got their own, you know? You know, what I believe might not be what the next guy believes, and that's fine.
We shall not conform.
Why? Could you imagine if everyone walked in lockstep on the planet, if everyone were the same
No.
and held the same opinions, how boring life would be? Forget that noise.
It's
you know?
getting that way already.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know,
It's 9 to 5.
look at the sheep
way
out
to make
there.
a living.
Well, that's just it, you know. They got you conditioned from, you know, especially with, you know, in an organized religion like, say, Catholicism, for example, because that's the one I know. They get you before you can even walk and talk and make your own decisions, man. Boom, you're baptized, right? You don't get this, a say in that.
First form of indoctrination.
And first form of indoctrination, and from there you're conditioned. And even if you end up in public school down the road, you know, the U.S. has your life all mapped out for you. You know, you go to college, you incur a lot of debt from that. You choose a profession, and you hope you can find work in that profession that pays well, so you can pay off your student loans. Then you get married, you buy a house, or you know, whatever, get a partner, buy a house. You know, have 2.3 children or whatever the fuck it is, a dog, a cat, a hamster. You mow your lawn every Sunday, you go to church. It's, you know, 2 cars in the driveway and credit card debt up the ass. Fuck that.
Kimmy says, zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, fuck
and
that.
And Pokidoki says, that's the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to learn and grow together, not through comforting.
Not through conforming.
Okay.
Right.
Like I said.
Yeah, I'm a definite non-conformist. I'm unique.
I don't.
This is me. I don't know who else to be. I can be definitely rude, crude, and socially unacceptable. And if it's not your cup of tea, that's okay. That's okay. There are plenty of other places that you can, you know, be with people that are more your style. We're just real because we just don't know who else to be. We have a small organic farm where, you know, we raise goats for meat and milk, and chickens for eggs, and quail for eggs, and, you know, we grow some food, and most of our property is in hay fields and pasture. We hunt to fill the freezer. We trap.
We're going to grow mushrooms, mealworms.
We're going to grow a lot more things. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a lasagna deal over that. I keep promising to do that. I never get to it. You know, this year I had a hell of a time finding seeds to plant. It's like this whole thing, and I won't mention it, but this whole thing that we're experiencing out there, like everybody and his brother decided they were going to grow a garden.
Her name is the Hag, Pokidoki.
Yeah, just call me the Hag. My name is Jody.
Goat, Mrs. Ma'am.
My name is.
I'd like to.
My name
I
is
don't
Jody
know your
with
name,
an I.
so I said Mrs. Ma'am. I actually have.
Yeah, they're very nutritious.
I have an incubator going out, hoping to hatch some quail because our quail are getting
our
tremendously
quail
low.
Yeah, and I don't want to have to send out for chicks because good luck
you
locating
can't get them.
I know, that's the problem. We should not have waited that long.
Hey, I never claimed to be perfect.
And
they're gonna hatch.
Well, let's hope. That would be nice.
15th or 16th.
Okay. And then or sometime around February and March, that's when all the little baby kids are born. All the goat kids. We should have a lot of twins this year.
Yep.
And then we have to figure out a way to get Mr. Stinky out of there and get Pinner in there.
Right.
Because I need to breed those girls.
Well, we need to get Pinner in with the girls is what we need to do.
Yeah, like I say, I'm just worried about Noni, Mammy, and Donna. I don't want them knocked up too soon.
I don't think we have too much of an issue with them.
And,
don't
forget.
Her little pecker's going to hurt by the time he's done with all them big goats.
Dude, that may be true. However, I forgot where I was going.
I would never want to be a member of a group whose symbol was a guy nailed to 2 pieces of wood. George Carlin.
Yeah, that kind of creep. And money, man. Why do they need so damn much money? Do you see it coming back into the communities? Because I don't.
And Jenny Jones is super mod. She's very special. Who's the cool guy with the warlock beard?
Uh,
Don't know.
me?
Blame Blinken.
Who's the cool goat or guy?
I don't know. Maybe I misread that too. Cool guy.
Guy. No idea. If you're looking for a goat out there with an impressive beard, Melinda. Melinda has a very impressive beard for a
Yep.
female.
Jenny says Polly's saving herself for Mr. Pinner.
Yes, I am saving her for Mr. Pinner.
Jenny says I blame Blinken too.
If it were up to Polly, she wouldn't care.
Not you, Hag, the guy.
Oh, him? I don't know. He just grows it out, and every spring he cuts it off.
It's not really a beard. It's
Gray hair.
just hair, unattended hair growth.
Pretty much.
I don't think it classifies as a beard.
No, it's not on the list of priorities of things to do. It's
not,
manscape.
it's not
doesn't happen
kept
here.
or trimmed.
No.
So
No, there's no manscaping going on. I would love to trim it if I knew how to get it nice and even.
what can I call him? Called me the old guy like everyone else
Everybody
does.
calls him old guy or Rode, R-O-D-E, because that's the name of our kennel, Roadhog Kennel. Or it used to be. We are retired from the breeding industry. Yes, we once bred American Bulldogs. Performance American Bulldogs. I must make that distinction since there is more than one. Yep, Road. Blame blinking. Sister. Blinking is my sister from another mother for sure.
I like to blame Blinken. That one's a good one.
Nah, you can blame everything on me. It's cool. Vietnam, I started it. That was my fault. World War I and II, mine.
Pokey Dokey is Caleb.
Yeah, sometimes your grandkids creep in here and check us out. They know what to expect. They know we're rude, crude, and socially unacceptable.
They're used to us
They're
after all
very
these
used to us,
years.
yep. Yes, they're poor little eardrums.
Well, my poor kids had to put up with it too, so.
That's okay. Your kids, yeah. Well, come on. You know, it's not like we use profanity in a mean way. It's just
part of our sentence structure.
It's part of the sentence structure. It's like, they're like, you know, adverbs or adjectives. They're meant to kind of put a little oomph into the conversation. So, anyway.
Caleb sounds Amish. Speaking of which, who's seen Amish lately?
He was in here just the other day.
Yeah, Amish Drywall was in here like a day or two ago.
Yep, he sure was.
Pokey says,
y'all
are awesome. I'm glad you fell into my Pokey says, y'all are awesome. I'm glad you fell into my recommended feed.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Blame Blinken says, laughing out loud, we'll take the blame because we're sisters, inseparable sisters.
That's right.
Pokey Dokey says, I'm German.
Ah.
One of Hag's best friends.
One of my best friends lives in Germany. She's actually Swabian. That's what she calls herself.
And she's cool as fuck.
Oh, she's awesome. She's one of the most awesome people I have ever had the pleasure of speaking with online.
And super self-sufficient.
Very self-sufficient. She'd be off the grid if she could. She actually, she's got an old Mercedes, right? And she actually did the work to convert it from using fuel to using used cooking oil. So all she has to do is like cruise around and collect all the used cooking oil from the restaurants and stuff, you know, in her area. And she runs a car that way, saves a hell of a lot. Oh yeah, so far, and her daughters, talk about great girls. I'm going to tell you, she did a really sweet job raising them. They're wonderful, wonderful girls. So, I give her a lot of credit. And here's something that's interesting that I didn't know. In Germany, and I'm sure this is true of other countries too, not all of them, but some, it's mandatory that they learn English in school. Imagine that. All right, Kimmy. We'll see you later.
Take care, Kimmy.
Yeah, she's just going to take her dogs out and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And get them fed and whatnot.
Got ya.
Oh, so what else is going on today? I got to find a place for all these damn eggs. Did you ever bring an egg thing in? No.
No, I didn't.
Fuck.
I will tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, I got like a dozen eggs here that need a carton. You know, I could put them in that plastic egg tray. I just wouldn't know where the fuck to set it. Hey, maybe you could just make scrambled eggs tonight and then I won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Good. There's a way to get rid of some eggs. Scramble them up and cook them. Yeah. All right, that's what we're going to do. Easy peasy. Pretty much. And isn't it presumptuous of, like, the U.S.? You know what I'm saying? Foreign languages in our public high school was like, those were electives. You didn't have to take them. I took a year of Spanish, which I promptly forgot, and I took a couple quarters of French just to get the credits, but that didn't stick with me either. I can speak enough Spanish to get around if I went to Mexico, but that would be more in the tourist areas, I'm afraid. So, what up, Pen and the Sword? How are ya? What's shaking? We're just kind of hanging out. All right, I gotta go find a smoke that doesn't kill me quite as badly as yours do. Yours are horrible.
All right, well, I made up a bunch, so I can go back to it now.
I may have one. No, I don't. Fuck. That's all right. I can cut the filter off one of these.
Glasses on so I can see again.
Damn it. That fucking sucks. We're down to one pack of hers, too, so.
I'll have to go then.
Tomorrow we're going to have to go for sure. Unless you want to go tonight, in which case that would be fine.
Your landlord has a furnace that uses oil from cars and trucks, etc. Ah, an old oil burner. Got you blind.
I'm sorry, Rosebud. I didn't know you didn't feel good.
Started a new job in Georgia. I'm beat. My body got to get used to construction work. Damn, Pen.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a toughie right
Hey,
there.
what's happening, Chris Marcus? Hey, Freedom to Film. Good to see ya. I live in the U.S. now, but English is by far the most effective way to communicate easily between cultures that are modern.
I don't know, man. English is supposed to be one of the hardest languages to learn. Simply because, you know, like Spanish is easy. Even if you can't speak Spanish, if you know the alphabet, you can read it. There's a set amount of letters, and each one has only one way to pronounce it. It couldn't be simpler. You know what I mean? And here we are, you know, you can read a book, but if you read it, it's still spelled the same. But then another spelling of red is a color. You know, and then there's deer, and deer, and I don't know, it just, you know, our language is pretty messed up, especially slang.
There you go.
So,
Yeah, blind. Fuck Maryland. I decided to go to Georgia where my Second Amendment rights are respected and there are constitutional sheriffs. Not to mention, Honey Pie is 6 months pregnant. Think I would raise a child in shitty-ass Baltimore? Hell no.
Well, in my opinion, having trucked all over the U.S. at one point in time, I would say Cleveland is the armpit of America. However, that may have changed since then. Some cities they've been going through states of renewal. Not that that means the same people can afford to live there.
Pokey
kinda sucks.
Doki says, I started with contacting. Not a good closing career, but great for getting yourself on your feet. Contracting.
Aha.
Just got back from the monthly town trip. Still have all the groceries to put away. Good luck with that, Chris. Blind says, right on. Not a good place. Baltimore sucks.
I have worked in just about every industry there is. And we're at the point in time where we're just kind of settling in. And
I almost got fucked out of watching my first son get born because I took the parenting classes, but he came by emergency cesarean section. They weren't going to let me in because I didn't take the cesarean section class.
oh, for Christ's
So
sake,
I had to grab a fucking apron and mask and fucking
kind of sneak
put
in.
scrubs on and go in along with everybody else. They never noticed I was there, but I made it. I've been robbed 3 times in one block from where I lived in Baltimore. Once at knife point, once blindsided with a brick and 8
Jesus.
stitches to the face. Holy fuck.
that. This is why we're rural people. Not much happens out here. And if it does, you dial 911, it may be 20 minutes to a half an hour before the county sheriff shows up. So
you just take care of everything
you take care of shit yourself. That's right.
Fire up the tractor.
You
get the
become
post hole,
self-reliant.
digger out.
Our dogs are our first line of defense. After that, you got to deal with us and firearms. Or possibly just us. You know, road's no slouch, so
Or it could be crossbow.
a lot of different weapons. Could be throwing stars,
Could be all
could be
kinds of
kukris,
shit.
could be machete. Never know. Depends on how evil we want to get on your ass. The fewer neighbors, the better.
Atlanta's just as bad.
Most cities
I think
are.
I spent more on herbs than any other items. I can see that, Chris. I'm very happy here in rural Georgia.
Scrambled eggs. It'll be in a little while.
Georgia's overrated, and the sheriffs are good old boys that bend the law to what they want.
All right, yeah.
Can't wait to
it'll be in
leave.
a little while, so yeah.
Carl Stars, yeah, she's talking about shurikens. Atlanta is about an hour from me. I'm in the sticks, coyotes and rattlesnakes. Sweet.
Well,
You have attack goats. Yeah, we have a few of
we
them.
know. We have a protection trained dog.
Yep.
We also have a herd guard dog.
Yeah, but she's only good against animals.
She's only good against animals and people that she accepts. You have never seen her. We've
No.
never had anyone here that she didn't accept.
That's true, but I don't think
She's
would.
a dog.
I don't think she will work in that mode. She doesn't have.
She
the
may.
temperament. I don't believe it.
Well, I don't know. We have not seen it in action yet, but you know, there's no guarantees that she would not operate in that
Well, you
particular
know what?
vein.
I'll put my money on Rosie because
Oh, absolutely. I know Rosie can fly
I know
and
that
bite.
bitch will take a knife, a bullet, a hatchet, a fucking machete,
And she'll keep
and she'll
coming.
keep on going.
Yep. Well,
That
that's
guardian
what she's
dog,
built for.
I'm not too sure about.
No, but like I said, you know how dogs are.
I know as far
their
as another
instinct.
dog,
She'll tear it to
take
shreds.
she'll take a broken leg and whatever the dog or coyote can dish out.
And she will tear it to shreds, yes.
But
We know she works well.
I'm not willing to,
Bet on her for your protection?
right.
No, but that's why you're skilled, and that's why we have weaponry. You know? But anything can be a weapon, too, you know? I mean, you don't just need a gun. You know, it all depends on how close the combat actually is. You know, you want to reach out and touch, yes, a nice firearm will work. But up close and personal doesn't always require a firearm. Sorry, I absolutely have, yep, I got a whole box of gloves. We're good. I know all about it. Yeah, it's a stain, that is for sure. Hair dye is a stain. So if you get it on you or your clothing, you're kind of screwed. You're going to wear that color for a while. Yeah, and that's the neat thing about living out where we live is that there's less tyranny out here. You know, we don't have to deal with a lot of people. I lived in Chicago for like a year, and it was 1 year too many, and that was a very long year. Excuse me, I hated it.
Hell, I lived in a small town and it was too much.
It was too much. Yeah, even having like a double lot in a small town is just, you know, there's nosy neighbors. Everybody's got to know what the next guy's doing. Fuck that.
I had 5 acres.
What kind of
on the
dog?
edge of
Right
town.
now, we have an oldie bulldoggy.
Old English bulldog.
Well, that's the correct term, but they're commonly known as oldie bulldoggies. It's not an English bulldog, but it's not an American bulldog either.
Yeah, it's nowhere near an American.
It's like a mid-sized protection dog. She's like what, 35, 40 pounds?
About 40 pounds.
About 40 pounds, yeah. Very muscular. Good bite for hanging on and shaking. So. Well, if you can get good neighbors, you're in business, you know. I mean, I grew up in a subdivision. My parents had 5 acres. And while it was kind of exclusive, you know, like there was only one way in the neighborhood and one way out. It was not an HOA or anything. But like, you know, in the time frame I grew up in, you know, all the parents knew each other, and you know, all the kids played together, and you know, you looked out for each other and each other's kids. You know, everybody knew each other. You know, and there was enough room in between where you didn't have to bother each other if you didn't want it to. You know, but I don't know.
And that was before good old stranger danger.
Oh, Isaac is a cool name. I like that name. Dude, I smell something.
Yeah, you do.
Did you just open a bad egg?
No.
Oh.
Does that explain it? Burning filter?
No.
With egg on it?
Yeah, that might have been it.
Yeah.
And it smelled kind of nasty. Do you have to go out again? You want to go outside? You want to go potty? You do? Alright, I'm going to take her for a run outside just in case. Alright? My poor baby no feel good today, huh?
Okay, let me finish getting these eggs.
Poor Rosebud.
Alright, now I need something to put the eggs in. Move, dog.
Alright, well, someone will be right back to the camera. I'm going to run the dog out real quick. An old guy's right around the corner here. Alright, come on, Rosebud. Let's go make a pee or something, huh? I know.
Gotta drop my glasses while I watch and kind of keep my hands off the camera. 5 acres and a dirt bike? Yep, that'll work. What's happening, Abe? Lack of weed. Weed's not legal in Georgia, Pan? Not that it matters. Fuck. Wasn't legal here back in the fucking 70s, and that didn't matter. To make a plant illegal is wrong anyways in my book. I have to crush these eggshells up so the chickens can re-eat them, reconsume them, and make more eggs out of them. I don't see any reason to waste them. No. Feed them oyster shells so they can make eggs, and then throw the eggshells out. Doesn't make much sense. When I can just rinse the eggshells, crush them up, let them dry, and feed them right back to them. Makes more sense to me to keep reusing them. Then I don't have to feed them quite as much oyster shell. Alright, now maybe I can scroll the chat. Take care, Carl. Thanks for stopping by. I remember playing when I was small and my dad hit the air horn to get us to come back home for dinner. Now you can't let your kids out of your sight. No doubt, Jenny. Chris says, my gun rights protected my marijuana rights. There you go, Chris. Baltimore, best gun control in the country. Highest rate of gun crime. I don't know, Illinois has got fucking pretty shitty gun control up here. You got to get a firearm owner's identification card to own a gun, to buy ammunition. You have to have either a state ID or a driver's license in order to get the firearms card. They do a full background check. If you've ever had even a fucking welfare check done on you, they won't give you your FOI card. It's all fucked up here. Kimmy says, right, Jenny Jones, for us it was Mom's station wagon. Gotta go get the frozen foods put up. Be back in a few. All right, Chris. Find me a fork. Baltimore is always fighting Chicago for the worst statistics. Adjust your focus, even to handle a new gun at a gun shop. It's nuts. Exactly. Yeah, now they have it so if when you go to get ammunition, to get a box of 22s, you can only buy 2 boxes at a time. So you can only buy a lousy 100 rounds of 22 ammunition at a time now. It's like ridiculous. And the price is even worse. I mean, we used to get a case of 500 rounds for $8. Now a box of 22 shells is like $4 and some odd cents. Just insanity. I don't think they're going to get us by taking our guns away. I think they're going to get us by depleting our ammunition supplies. I definitely want to get a black powder that will shoot nails and everything else like an old blunderbuss. That's the next thing I want. One of those babies that fire with the primer. Use a primer from a shotgun shell on it.
Oh,
That's the ticket.
okay, there we go. There are 4 more eggs over here.
Okay.
I don't know if you need more.
In 15 years in Maryland, I have never once seen an open carrier who wasn't a cop, guard, or legit gang member. In 1 month here in Georgia, I've seen at least a dozen. The liquor store has a bullpup shotgun. Awesome. That's a nice shotgun. I wouldn't mind having one of them. Mounted to the wall behind the counter. Sweet. $16 for 1,000 round in the old days of 22 long rifles. We were just too old, damn it. Exactly, adjust your focus. Almost zero signs for masks and almost no one wears one like here. It's surreal, like I just jumped back to 2019. Sweet. Yeah, these masks are just plain fucking insanity.
Yeah, most of the people in town here are bitching about them too.
Everybody put chicken wire on your screen doors to keep the mosquitoes out.
Yeah. Well, in essence, that's the same damn thing.
Pretty much. Oh shit, I got egg on my phone.
Better than having egg on your face. Alright, there we go.
Just your focus is shaking her head. You want to take this over, Hag?
Ow. Oh, my back.
You want to take Chad over, or you want me to release these people from their boredom?
Why? What are you going to do?
I'm
Getting ready to cook dinner?
I'm mixing eggs right now.
Okay, well.
I can't do both. I already got egg on my phone. I just cleaned it up.
Okay. Ha! Adjust focus, I'm slow every night. Don't worry about it. In Florida. Yeah, I don't like the weather in Florida. It's nice to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there.
Never been there.
I would say 30 years ago, you'd be missing a lot. Now, I don't know.
Never been to California.
I've been there too.
There's a lot of places I haven't been.
I have been everywhere. Sedate, but never bored on this chat. Well, if we can provide you the kind of sedation you need, then it can't be a bad thing, right? Nice and calm. Om. Om. Blah! You just ate the most acid I've ever seen anybody eat in my life. Okay, no more Cheech and Chong because they do it much better than I do.
Yeah, I wished I could send acid to everybody online.
Well, there you go,
You're
pen
happy
sword. Hopefully it
people.
will get dismissed. And you can blow that pop stand if you want. Yeah, especially since I have such a scary face, right? Oh, man. Okay, so what do we have in the way here? Let me get shit out of the way.
But I'll
in
tell you
case.
what, with the lupus treatment, the face will get better soon.
Oh yeah, I hate that. Like once or twice a year, I totally break out everywhere and I hate it. And it's one of the outward symptoms of lupus, systemic lupus.
But it didn't happen last year because
It's well,
we kept up with the treatment.
we kept up on the treatments. We did one more treatment than we've done this year.
2 more.
2 more? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I fucked up the
Yeah.
bad.
So what up, Autotron? How are you?
I fucked up bad on your treatment schedule.
Well,
That's why you
I've been
broke out.
asking though.
I know. I said I fucked up. I didn't say you did.
I know. So anyway.
Because I waited too long to do your treatment.
Yeah, it's just one of the symptoms is I break out everywhere in little blisters and sores. It's not a pretty sight. But
You've been overdue for a couple months.
I have been
Almost
overdue for a
2 months
treatment,
now.
yes. I know. But there's nothing like dyeing your hair to make you feel a little bit better, right? So hopefully we'll have that coming up. I can't wait to get that done. I think it'll look cool. I love Buttercup's personality and her voice. It's awesome. If you haven't seen it, you have to.
What's up, Buttercup? Whoa, 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 whoa.
I think there's a couple of songs about Buttercup, isn't there?
I don't know.
Buttercup, Buttercup. There's that one. That's like Motown or some kind of shit, ain't it? A blue, blue Christmas. My hair. Awesome. Definitely awesome. There is some really cool shit. Every once in a while, just to see what the new styles are like, changing. 'Cause hair colors go in and out, just like clothing and all that. It's like every 20 years they make a complete circle. But anyway, every once in a while I just Google it, like color dye streaks, do it yourself. Dyeing of. I just use a bunch of keywords that kind of get that across, that whole idea across. And then I go look at the images, and you'd be shocked at, there's so many cool ideas. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, I don't wash my hair every day. My hair is really dry. So I wash it like every 3 or so days, and I think that actually helps keep it in a little longer anyway. Plus, there are different kinds of like products on the market, and you got to find one. Like I know that Manic Panic is a good one, but I also know that there's like 2 or 3 other really good like products that come in tubes, and it almost looks like oil paint, when you squeeze it out. So easy hours for me. Only torture was honey pie being progress. Yep. I can imagine that is I got 3 stepkids, but I can only imagine it's weird to work.
I'm gonna rip the phone up in case the egg got in there.
Did that help last time?
Yeah.
We're gonna eventually have to take the shit off the body here and let it dry,
Yeah, I know, but I can only do so much at once. Okay, here you go.
Put the cover back on this. I would like this pan to stay semi-clean if I could. There we go. Huh.
Buttercup review. They're
Sweet.
breaking shit.
I
Pen,
seriously.
I seriously want a couple goats now. Hell yeah, Pen.
Goats are cool. They take up they need a lot of space.
Hang on to this till I can clean the cover for it.
And while they are very efficient in their use of feed and water, they can be destructive. They like to climb, they like to jump, they like to eat pretty much everything in their path.
They will eat holes in your house.
They will tear apart things, they will jump on everything. Yeah. So it's
No,
they are wonderful though. They each what I find
I
and
lost the other part of my phone. There it is. You move things. You can't do that.
what I find amazing is just observing the social structure of, you know, dude, my neighbors used to have a goat. We used to sit on her front porch and do our homework, and her goat, Billy, would come up and steal the paper out of our, like, what do you call those, the spiral notebooks? So they totally eat paper, yes.
They don't eat cans.
They don't eat cans. They eat the
glue
label.
behind them.
They eat the label off.
Yeah, they like the glue.
Ooh, elderberry. I think we have elderberries.
Yes, we do.
But I already have the purple dye. I might as well use it before it hardens in the jar, right?
Okay, here, let me put the cover on this real quick.
Alright. Try to do it without dumping the stream.
I will.
There you go. Alright. And we're back. Okay.
I think so.
No. Somehow we got a black background. What'd you do?
There.
Oh, yay! Okay.
Sorry.
I will check it out later, pen and sword. I can't do two things on this phone at once. It does not allow it. Especially when you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Between the goat and dogs, that's hilarious. Is Mommy of Many in here?
I don't know.
I don't know. Mommy of Many, are you present and accounted for? Yeah, I'll check that link out later. That's got to be hilarious. So I definitely know they eat paper, that's for sure. Yeah, they eat a lot of shit. Yes, let there be light. Like, we just put 2 brand new brown bales out in their pasture, in their goat yard. And they're already walking on top of them and, you know, doing their thing. Yeah, they're rather oh, did I tell you? I had to get another goat unstuck from between those 2 stalls again.
No.
It tried to follow the goat or the dog under in her little tunnel. And it got stuck and it was in there crying.
I'm going to put another brick in there.
Dude, you have to let her have her way in there or she will dig another tunnel and I don't want any more dogs.
She won't be able to.
She has to have a way to get from the barn outside. Just leave it.
Okay.
Just leave it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
What I'm going to do with that other stall is I'm going to save it. And if it gets like too hairy outside cold-wise, like for a long snap, then we have an extra stall to herd the girls into for the night. Okay. So they can have more shelter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because none of them will go under.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
You know? Well, I think that's probably the right thing to do. And they're docile, so they're not going to try to break the gate. You know?
Whatever.
So.
You're not getting an argument out of me, so.
No, I think that will be, I was cool with Mommy Money for a while, even though she acted Blue Wrench Mafia 2 times on me. I'm a 3 times the charm kind of guy. She abuses her wrench and power and lost all my respect. Nazi mod.
Who said that?
The Pen and the Sword.
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed.
That must have been over at Jeff's.
I don't know. I don't
go to Jeff's panel because.
Yeah, it just gets too weird for me in some of those places, so.
Too many people get censored over at Jeff's panel.
Yeah, we kind of.
So I just don't go there. It's not that I don't like the guy or anything.
No.
I just don't like the censorship.
Right. Yeah, we don't censor anyone unless they're. I mean, there's only 2 ways you can really get censored in here. One, you're a pedophile and you keep talking about it, you're gone. The other one is if you bring drama and bullshit and anger and start, being a dick in here. And that's the only other way you're going to get slammed with anything, But other than that, I mean, we're pretty open to whatever people want to talk about as long as it's not, cutting down other people from other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Have naked dancing babies.
Yeah, it's cool, Pen and Sword. We know. Yeah, no, I noticed, because a lot of times Rhodes' earpiece will die and I will be forced to listen to some of the shit he listens to. And there are just some voices and some panels out there that I just can't tolerate. It's like nails on a chalkboard, It's like 6 people arguing and, you know what I mean? It's like nobody can get a word in edgewise and nobody's listening to anybody else and they're all just, it's like 6 cackling hens, and I can't deal with that, I mean, yeah, sometimes all that drama gets to me. So I don't like to participate. In that kind of thing. So. But no, we're pretty laid back here. Everything is just kind of. We're just a small organic goat farm. We just do our thing and hang out and kind of try to fly under the radar and, be as self-sufficient as we possibly can. We have a lot of projects in the works that we'd like to get done. We just do them one at a time. We're slow, but we're old. And, we each got our health issues, so. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like that's why I make him put his headphones on or his earpiece in. It's like, look, I ain't got a dog in that fight. I don't want no part of it, All they're doing is airing dirty laundry. Half of them don't know what the true story is. They're just spouting shit, and it's just like, God. Didn't we get past that when we were in fucking middle school, I don't know. It just drives me insane, so I don't want any part of it.
It's kind of funny how the story changes after 3 streams. It's morphed into something completely different.
Well, yeah, it's like playing telephone, And, here's the thing, though. People spout their judgments and opinions on that shit when they have no real clue of all of the facts involved or any extenuating circumstances. They don't research it first. They just take it, what someone else says, at face value and repeat it, And that's how rumors and bullshit get started, and it's just kind of, Organic goat, we have meat goats. I've got a few small ones for sale right now. The market price of goat is very high right now.
It's insane.
It's insane right now. So I'm getting some good prices for my goats right now. I wish I had more to sell, honestly, but I just don't,
could be making a whole lot more if you didn't give the people.
Oh, I always give repeat customers a bit of a break.
I know you do, and I'm not bitching
And,
about it.
you know,
I'm just saying,
if they buy multiple goats, that's a little bit more of a break.
Dude, if you wanted to be like everyone else.
If I wanted to be a douchebag, I would charge them full price.
You could be that way, and they would still buy them.
I know they would, but that's not fair. It's not me.
I'm not.
It doesn't work for me, you know.
I'm not telling you to do it.
You know, I always try to give everybody a fair deal, you know.
We all gotta eat.
I think market price is ridiculous. I think everybody's got to eat, and I know that not everybody can just wing out hundreds of dollars, you know. So, you know, we're open to barter and trade too, so that works. You know, there should be more of that in the world, I think. I gotta go deliver a plate of food. I shall return.
Egg time. Man, this camera really sucks. Where is it? There it is. I'm trying to clean it off a little. Didn't get much better, but... That's the farm fresh eggs. Oh, this would be so much better with potato dumplings in it. Oh, I gotta make some. I've been craving them for a while.
Oh, you know what I like to do? And this is like only if I cook for myself, because he don't like it this way, but if I'm just making breakfast for one, I take an egg, I crack it. Well, actually, first what I do is I nuke a potato, like a small baker, for like, 5 minutes, until it's like halfway cooked. And then I slice it up into little pieces, throw it in a frying pan with butter and some chopped up onion, and let that cook a little bit. And then I break an egg over it and kind of mix it all together. Just a little salt and cracked pepper. Oh, talk about yummy.
That radiation's gonna kill you.
What, the nuker?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It excites the molecules in a way that they shouldn't be, but you know.
I would not eat anything out of a microwave.
I eat 2 things out of a microwave.
I will not do it.
Baked potatoes and oatmeal. That's it. Those are the only 2 things I knew. That and like to get really hot water very quickly for like a tea bag draw or something.
Well, you're not eating that, so it don't matter.
Yeah, we're not, honestly, goat's a little different. I prefer venison myself, or wild boar, or wild turkey, or some of the poultry we raise. I'm not a huge goat fan. I will eat one if, you know, we don't get a deer. Yeah, we'll slaughter a goat, but a lot of people love goat. And culturally, I was surprised at like nothing goes to waste. Nothing goes to waste. It's just amazing what they do. They clean out the intestines, the stomachs. They want the organs, the testes, everything.
Even the buttholes.
They eat everything, and
eyeballs.
They stuff the stomachs with, I forget what they stuff it with. The guy told me once.
I forgot.
He said his wife has a recipe of like vegetables and stuff that they and seasonings that they stuff one of the stomachs with, and then they roast it.
Yep.
And he said you wouldn't even know you were eating tripe. It's that good. You know? And I'll bet it is, you know. I'm just not a big fan of goat. But Well, we raise ducks. So, I mean, when I was younger, we used to go duck hunting and goose hunting and dove hunting and the whole nine. But,
Muscovy ducks, when you cook them, they only have a teaspoon of grease.
well, actually, Muscovy ducks are much better. They have a lot less grease. So, it's a domestic breed, but Muscovy is good eating.
It's a teaspoon to a tablespoon of grease.
What's the biggest baking dish you have for the toaster oven? It doesn't fit really big ones. I could probably get one frying pan in here, but it would take forever to cook. But we do have...
No, it will not fit it. You cannot put a frying pan in there.
A small one I could.
No.
Alright.
It won't fit. You
Well,
have to use the baker over there.
Yeah, we have an induction. We have an induction oven. I'll show it to you next time you're here.
You can cook a turkey in it. If it's small.
Raccoon is supposedly good eating, but you have to know what you're doing when you prep it.
Barbecue raccoon. Yummy.
If you don't know how to prep it properly, it will make you sick.
Beaver tail's really good.
Nothing eats possum. There are no carrion eaters that will pick at a possum dead on the highway.
And I don't believe humans eat it either. I would have to watch it from beginning to end to believe it.
And if nothing else is going to eat that possum on the side of the road, I ain't eating it. Well, you don't want your game old anyway. You want to be able to pick and choose, you know.
Come on, but really, if a turkey vulture won't eat it, you will? That don't make any sense.
Yeah, if a turkey vulture won't eat it, I ain't not putting it in my mouth. I can tell you that much. Our Thanksgiving was pretty good. We don't celebrate holidays. They've become way over commercialized. We're just not into it. Plus, we don't have any youngsters here to celebrate, so it's kind of a lost cause here. So we don't do birthdays. We don't do our anniversary. We don't do any of that shit. So we don't do Christmas. We don't do Thanksgiving, Easter, none of it. Anyway.
I think we might do a pumpkin pie for Christmas.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, food-wise, we, you know, do a little bit, but, you know, this Thanksgiving I made, as a matter of fact, some of you guys were here with us, via this stream. We did, venison, I made, fried venison tenderloin for dinner. And then we made stuffing out of a box, which I really don't like to do, but,
It was breaded venison.
Breaded venison, yeah. Yeah, it was absolutely good. Beaver is supposed to be super. I have not had it. Old guy has had it, and he said it's really good.
I like the tails.
Yes, he said the tail is really good.
The rest of the beaver is just like eating a whistle pig.
Like a groundhog?
Like a groundhog or a muskrat, same thing.
Yeah, and they're all, you know, hey, there's nothing wrong with barbecue groundhog. I've had it.
No, I'm just saying, there's nothing, the beaver and the muskrat, and that, there's really nothing great about it.
Right.
But the beaver tail, that's scrumptious.
Okay.
Kind of like, you know,
Johnny, there's no set rule on what you can cook for when, you know what I mean? So
7 different types of tastes of meat are in a turtle. That is awesome in a snapping turtle.
And that's what he says, but snapping turtle is the shit. If a turkey vulture won't eat it, you will? No. If a turkey vulture won't eat it, we won't either. If a crow won't pick at possum on the side of the road, then I am not eating possum. And I keep hearing about possum pie. Oh, the crow is delicious. A crow is all dark meat. Crows are delicious. There's a season on crow now. But there never used to be. It used to be like a nuisance bird, and you could shoot how many ever you want. Anyway. Yeah, he says crow tastes like really good pheasant.
Moist pheasant.
Moist pheasant. But, you know, everybody says that, you know, you hear a lot about possum pie, but honestly, I have never actually seen somebody clean one and cook it. So, and eat it. So until I actually see it happen up close and personal, I ain't buying it.
I've never seen it happen either.
Like, you know, you hear about it, you hear about possum pie, but I've never actually seen anybody eat it, so I don't know.
I've heard people say they've ate it.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I've heard people say they've eaten it, but it's just not something I've ever seen, so.
And I'm never going to
Don't
believe
know.
it unless I can see it with my own eyes.
Got to clean the turtle out for 3 to 5 days.
Huh?
Clean a turtle for 3 to 5 days? Do they have that much sand and yuck built up in them, or what's the deal?
Well, you want to clean them out. Yeah, it's just like night crawlers. You clean your night crawlers out before you eat them too, because you don't want all that
shit
inside of them. Yeah.
Right.
Soak night crawlers, and it takes all the yuck out of the inside of them.
Gotcha.
And they don't taste like sand when you eat them, or dirt, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, snapping turtle's supposed to be pretty good.
Snapping turtle's awesome. Google it. It'll tell you the 7 different tastes of meat that are in a snapping turtle.
Yeah, it says, that's what I keep hearing, is that there's a bunch of different flavors on one turtle, so it sounds great. I am not adverse to trying new things, I will eat
and if you kill
pretty much anything. I'll try it once,
right away,
yeah.
It's a bad move because
it's all muscle.
Moves, yeah, and it stays moving for a long time. That's why
right.
you want to.
You gotta let it kind of hang or soak or do whatever for like a while.
Kind of like we age the venison to get rid of the blood and everything else. You want to age the turtle.
Yeah, and it also helps relax the muscles.
Correct.
Which makes more tender meat.
Correct.
Right. But this year's deer are, you wouldn't believe it, man. They're incredibly fat. They have actually nice marbling in the meat. It's like the finest aged Angus, man. I'm telling you, this shit is better. They're eating the same things that my goats are eating. And they're using the same licks. So obviously they're getting, Yeah,
there were no parasites in either one of those.
No parasites. Their organs were all healthy. Crows are smart. I had one meet me every morning outside work and hand him my leftover breakfast and cursed a little bit. 2 years later, he came out and said, "Fuck, fuck, fuck." Yeah, they say crows can talk. Lovely deer season. Enjoy. Plentiful. Yes. We have another tag to fill. So we'll be putting more in the freezer eventually here. But, I mean, every year we get like 2 or 3 deer. So imagine if we had to buy all that meat. I mean, it is a huge savings, and all we have to do is buy the license and the tags. It's a lot cheaper that way.
Man, last time I was in the store, 75%, right? Ground hamburger.
Yeah.
That looked like somebody shit it out their ass.
Yep.
It was fucking $19.95.
Gee, for what? The family pack thingy?
Yeah, the family pack. And it was like 4-point-something pounds.
75%?
Yeah.
That's 25% fat and water.
Right, but it was 4-point-something pounds. It wasn't even 5 pounds of meat.
No, and once you cook it, you lose another quarter of that to grease. So
exactly.
It's not even worth the effort. Plus, there's no flavor to any of that shit anymore. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I remember a time, and I'm like 60 years old. We're spoiled, so we're totally spoiled now. But
you used to go to the butcher and get the cut you wanted.
Well, yeah, you remember that. You walked up to the butcher counter, the small store, whatever was in your area. We used to shop at Crichton's every once in a while. Remember them? Do you remember Crichton's?
I remember Piggly Wiggly.
And Piggly Wiggly and all them other stores. Yeah, they actually had working butchers, and you told them what cut you wanted, how thick you wanted it, how much fat you wanted on it, yada yada, how you wanted it trimmed, and they did all that for you, and the meat wasn't coming from some other fucking country, flash frozen and prepackaged. The cows, or beef or whatever, pigs, chickens, whatever, weren't grown out in a record amount of time using, hormones and other things, it's just our commercial food source is just so compromised, you know. And
The
on top
secret?
of it,
The secret to Colonel Sanders' fucking tasty chicken is that
you
from
can't
birth,
get me to eat that.
from birth to table,
Yeah,
6 weeks.
fuck that. That's not the normal growth cycle for a chicken.
That's how old them chickens are that you're eating.
I don't
6
care.
weeks
That is
old.
not. That's not right, dude.
I'm not saying it is.
That's disgusting. When you think about it.
Yep.
Yeah, I will pass, man.
All right, woman, you gonna mukbang today, or are we gonna cut
Am I
the
gonna
stream?
mukbang? No, I'm gonna shut the stream down and go eat like a human being.
Sounds like a
think.
plan.
I don't really like stuffing my face in front of other people. It's kind of rude.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way.
So,
I have a complex about people watching.
well,
me.
I really don't, but I hate talking with my mouth full. And,
Well, same thing.
you know. So, add a little cracked pepper, and I think we might even put a little ketchup on the side. Yeah. Now I gotta find a fork.
Fork you.
Yes, fork me. Fork you too. All right.
Oh, fork you, baby.
That's right. All right. Oh, you got a fork here? You want me to wash this fork for you?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Let's get this fork washed up. All right. There you go. There's your fork. You got butter over there. You're good to go.
Yep.
All right, peoples. We're going to let you go so we can mow. So we can mukbang in the privacy of our own home. What a word, huh?
What a weird word.
It's a very strange word. Anyway. Eat some righteous brisket. Oh, dude. I don't even know if the place is there anymore, but if you're ever passing through, like, the outlying Chicago suburb area, there's a place out in West Chicago called King James's Refuge, and it's like a bar and it's like a bar and restaurant. Okay, it's often an industrial section where you'd never even think to look. The guy smokes his own brisket, and I'm going to tell you something. It is the best brisket I have ever had in my fucking life, and the way they serve it is just absolutely delicious. So, anyway, King James Refuge, West Chicago, Illinois. So there's that. All right, so everybody. All right. Thanks for having us into your homes, and we appreciate it. We appreciate you guys all stopping in, and we hope you stop back again. You're always welcome, and take care. Everybody, peace out, and thanks for joining us on the most boring live stream to ever hit YouTube. Join us for another boring episode when we feed goats and chickens and
Ducks.
and ducks and quail and
guineas.
cats and dogs and guineas and whatever else we got running around here. All right, so we're going to go mow, and we will talk at you later. Everybody have a good night or a good day, whatever part of the world you come from. Peace, love, and good belly rubs. All right, rock and roll. Later. Peace out.